There's a belief that dual-clutch transmissions, the famous DCT or DSG gearboxes, are fragile, temperamental, and simply not meant for everyday use. The myth usually sounds like this: they shift fast on track, but brake fast in the real world. To understand where this idea comes from, we need to look at how these transmissions actually work, why they became so popular, and what problems early generations truly had. Dual-clutch transmissions are built for speed. 2 clutches, 2 shafts, and almost no interruption in power. They shift with the precision of a metronome and the intensity of a performance engine. And because of that performance-first design, many drivers assume the system can't survive stop-and-go traffic, slow parking maneuvers, or daily commute abuse. But the truth is layered. The myth didn't appear out of nowhere, yet it also doesn't tell the full story. Fact 1. Modern dual-clutch systems are far more reliable than early versions. The bad reputation came mostly from the early 2000s. First-generation dry-clutch units, especially those used in compact cars, struggled with heat, low-speed modulation, and premature wear. Some manufacturers misjudged how customers would use them, expecting drivers to treat the transmission more like a manual. That era created a long shadow. Today's wet-clutch systems run cooler, withstand more torque, and are engineered specifically for everyday stop-and-go environments. They're used in everything from family SUVs to luxury sedans without the drama their ancestors faced. Fact 2. The sensation of jerkiness at low speeds isn't unreliability, it's the physics of the system. A dual-clutch transmission behaves like a robotized manual gearbox. There's a clutch engaging and disengaging, but the computer does it for you. When you creep forward in traffic or try to inch into a parking spot, that clutch modulation can feel less smooth than a torque converter automatic. It's not a sign of failure. It's the gearbox doing exactly what it was designed to do. Drivers sometimes interpret this mechanical feel as something is wrong, which helped grow the myth. Fact 3. Heat is the real enemy, and manufacturers know it. A DCT hates slow crawling uphill, extended slipping, or towing beyond its rating. Heat builds quickly because the clutches rub to control speed. Older dry clutch units overheated easily, especially in big cities. Modern systems monitor temperature, protect the clutches, and use wet bath cooling designs that make daily driving much safer for the gearbox. But the myth stays alive because people remember early failures. Fact 4. Many brands use dual-clutch transmissions successfully in millions of cars. Hyundai, Kia, BMW, Porsche, Mercedes, Renault, the list is long. These companies install DCTs in mainstream cars, economy models, hybrids, performance vehicles, you name it. If the transmission were truly unreliable for daily life, we wouldn't see it dominating so many segments. High production numbers and long-term fleets show that the technology, when implemented correctly, is stable and dependable. Fact 5. Driving style matters more for a DCT than for a traditional automatic. You can't treat a dual clutch like a torque converter. Holding the car on the throttle when stopped on a hill, creeping for long periods, or tapping the gas constantly in bumper-to-bumper traffic, all of these heat the clutches and shorten lifespan. This doesn't mean the transmission is unreliable, it means it's specialized. A performance-oriented system expects a smooth, predictable driving style. For most people, adjusting those habits is simple. But when drivers use a DCT like a conventional automatic, friction builds, temperatures rise, and the myth begins to sound true. So is the myth justified? Only partly. Early generations had real flaws. Dry clutch designs in small city cars struggled. Heavy traffic and hot climates exposed their weaknesses. But modern systems, especially wet clutch units, are built to survive daily punishment without fear. The real story is this: the dual-clutch transmission is a precise tool. Treat it correctly, and it rewards you with performance, efficiency, and reliability. Abuse it or misunderstand it, and you'll believe the myth.